sons of the patriarch.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing really, really well. Oops, just a moment. Oh, hi. Just a moment. Webcam is slightly off. And dirty at the same time. What happened to it? Hi. How are you guys doing? Welcome, everyone. Icy, Zoxy, P-Heads, Suffy, Alexi, The Because, Erico, J-Pat, Benton, welcome everyone. Umbrella Corpse, hello. So today, or actually 18 hours ago, this thing can now rest in peace. This thing that is I called the Metal Gear Solid 4 machine is now back to being just a simple PlayStation 3. And it now can rest in peace. We're at the very least until August 27th of this year. So, big announcement that actually happened yesterday. And before we can start, before we can talk, before all of that, I would like to issue an apology. Not because of the video that I made like in 2024, no. Let's just say that I knew. And I knew actually long time ago. Yeah, I know a person who knows a person who happened to know another person, where he told me about Master Collection Volume 2 from the day Master Collection Volume 1 was announced back in 2023. And for what people might not know, both Volume 1 and Volume 2 were being developed together and worked on together at the same time. From that moment, that's when I realized, oh, MGS4 is really coming on Master Collection Volume 2. So, yeah, we can finally rest. We can finally move on. It's been a long 18 years, and we should celebrate. And let's watch the trailer, shall we? I'm not going to be apologizing. By the way, I'm working on the follow-up video, which should be going live within the next few days. Let's watch the trailer. There are a few interesting things in this trailer, so I'd like you to pay attention to.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you?
Answer me! Boss!
And there you have it. August 27th, 2026. Exactly 1 year after Delta's release. Which is actually kind of specific, to be honest, huh? Very specific date. It actually makes me wonder if the collection is actually ready, gold, has gone gold, and Konami can publish it now if they want to. But they just decided for the appropriate time, which is August 27th. So let's discuss this. Yeah, it's coming on PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC, Nintendo Switch 2, and surprisingly, Nintendo Switch 1, which makes me wonder if, like, can MGS4 really run well on the Nintendo Switch? Of course it will not. I mean, the previous Master Collection on Nintendo Switch did not run very good on the outside areas with 30 FPS. So, but I don't really think anyone would care about the Nintendo Switch version. So, yeah, we have Ghost Babel, by the way, which is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff to say about this collection, But I would like to mention one important thing about it. You guys, and not just me, like every Metal Gear fan, should now forgive Konami for everything they have done since 2015 to us. This MGS4 existing, and I'm not gonna lie, I am really not like exaggerating here. MGS4 existing outside of the PlayStation 3 prison is a miracle in itself. The only reason why it escaped that prison cell is because of Konami's determination to win us back, win the fans of the series back, and they have done it. Konami has redeemed themselves, in my opinion. They have finished their redemption arc, and now I can honestly and pretty much confidently say, welcome back, Konami. Welcome back. And if you guys have watched State of Play yesterday, it's not just the Master Collection. There was Silent Hill Townfall. There is Castlevania. Although it's not the AAA Castlevania game they talked about back in 2022, but it is a new Castlevania game. It is a new Castlevania game. And then they have announced a new, anime style game. Konami is fucking back, my dudes. Konami is just fucking back. And everyone should forgive them because they have proved themselves that they want to win back the fans. And welcome back, Konami. Welcome fucking back. We missed you so much. All right, let's watch this trailer. There are a few things that I want to mention. Let's start with MGS4. From the moment I heard the music here, I was like, oh my god, they have done it. I knew that it was MGS4 because that's MGS4 music. That's the old Snake music. Yeah, DualShock 3 sucks. Fuck the DualShock 3. Now I will not have to play with that. Ever. Volume 3. A lot of people are talking about Volume 3. Alright. My source tells me that the chances of Volume 3 is extremely minimal. My source believe that Volume 3 might not happen. We're only going to get Volume 1 and 2. And you're probably wondering, what about Rising Revengeance? Okay, here's the thing about Rising Revengeance. I believe Rising Revengeance will get a remastered version, a standalone remaster. It will not be part of a collection, but it will be its standalone remaster version. Sometimes 2027. Sometime. That's what I truly believe. As for the other games, Portable Ops, Acid 1, Acid 2, Metal Gear Solid Mobile, I'm sorry, but I think we will never see them ever again. I don't think we will see them as part of a collection. Maybe if Konami decide to release Acid 1 and Acid 2, Portable Ops, as part of the PlayStation 5 PSP games. I mean, yesterday, yeah, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, the PSP version, is coming to PS5. So that's the only chance that we're probably going to see these three games. So, Volume 3, unfortunately, based off what my source told me, it will not happen. And, yeah, I'm sorry, but apparently we're only going to get Volume 1 and Volume 2, and that's it. The chances of Volume 3 are very minimal, and he does not believe it will happen at all. And one more thing also to notice. As for Rising Revengeance, it will not be part of Master Collection Volume 3 if that gonna end up happening. It will be, just as it stands, based on what I've heard, it's gonna be a standalone title. Konami is actually pretty much probably gonna announce it as a remastered version and re-release it. So that's all that I know regarding Rising Revengeance. So let's watch the trailer again.
There's one more thing.
60 FPS. From the moment I have seen this footage, I know, okay, that's not 30 FPS, and it's definitely a higher resolution than the PS3 version. This is probably like 2K or 1080p. But I have a 1080p monitor. I do not have a 2K monitor, so I cannot tell just yet. But that is definitely a higher resolution, higher res than the PS3.
I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Same thing here. 60 FPS. Beautiful 60 FPS. Look at this shot. Look at the IQ. Look how pristine it is. That is definitely probably even 4K. I mean, you can even notice the sign right here. I mean, guide in Pavilion, I think it's called. That is like a level of detail that I don't think you can even notice on something that is not like in sub HD even.
That is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Okay.
Command of this immense army that is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
This, unfortunately, still 720p, 30 FPS. Because this is the cutscene where Liquid takes control of the system. This cutscene, unfortunately, in the original version on the PlayStation 3, it was a full motion video. It was not running in engine. It was a full motion video. There are plenty of cutscenes in MGS4 that are full motion, and unfortunately, this is one of them. And apparently, Konami, I don't think Konami is gonna do anything to them at all. They're gonna just bring them to the Master Collection Volume 2. I was hoping at the very least they would take the cutscene, they will take this cutscene, and at the very least that they could do is just to AI upscale it. I mean, you can look, I mean, the jaggies, the artifacts, it's quite obvious. Look at this, I mean, look at these two cutscenes. From 30 FPS to 1080 to 60 FPS. So yeah, that is kind of like unfortunate. I mean, at the very least, Konami should like AI upscale it, in my opinion. That's the least they could do. Same thing. It's 30 FPS. It's sub HD. It's a full motion video, and it's kind of unfortunate.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death. No choice.
Just a moment.
When all of this is over,
Oh, my PC is barely hanging.
you have no choice but to accept.
Same thing. This is a full motion video, by the way, because the scene like moved between inside Arsenal and outside Arsenal. So yeah.
Death.
This scene is beautiful. Look at it. So amazing.
Is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake. Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Yeah. Very good. Like, very cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, the pricing. I have seen some people were actually complaining about the pricing. 50 price tag, just like... Was the Master Collection 60 or 50? I'm not 100% sure. I think it was 50. It's been a while. Volume was 60. Yeah. I mean, compared to Volume 1, how many games Volume 1 we have? We have MGS 1, MGS 2, MGS 3, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear NES, Snake's Revenge, and Metal Gear VR missions. So, that's like 8 games. 8 games, like in Volume 1 compared to 3 here. So, yeah. And, yeah, I have seen some people were complaining about it. There was like, Volume 1, we got like 8 games, and here we get 3. And to be honest, I kind of expected it. I mean, like I said in the video, if Konami was able to bring MGS4 on the Master Collection Volume 2, definitely it's either going to be, it will not have a lot of games compared to Volume 1, or it's going to be, it's a standalone title, because like I said, the amount of work and money and resources is extremely insane and huge just to bring MGS4 to modern hardware. So it's probably going to be just only that. Peace Walker is not big of a deal. I mean, they could just port the Xbox 360 version and be done with it. Hello, Raichu. Very surprised there is no online or portable ops. Yeah, I expected portable ops will not be there. It's not canon. I don't think Konami want to release portable ops because as part of the Master Collection, because if they have to re-release it as part of the Master Collection alongside Acid 1 and Acid 2, they need to do some like serious working out, increasing their resolution, steady 60 FPS. And I don't think Konami would love to do that on Master Collection Volume 2, especially when most of their money and resources and budget will go to MGS4, to bring MGS4 to modern hardware. So, yes, I don't think that's going to happen. But what I really believe is going to happen regarding portable ops, Acid 1 and Acid 2, is that they will be released as on the PS5 as part of the PSP games collection, in my opinion. I mean, like I said yesterday, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection PSP version was released to the PS5, and I believe the same thing is going to happen with portable ops, Acid 1 and Acid 2. Metal Gear Online, yeah. I mean, it was quite the obvious. Very, very obvious. Keep in mind, Metal Gear Online uses dedicated servers. I mean, duh. Online will not be there. Konami wants you to play Fox Hunt on Delta, not that one. So it is quite possible. Yeah, but the Game Boy isn't canon. But here's the thing, Mr. Raichu. It's a bonus content. And it's quite easier to just release Ghost Babel with an emulator instead of portable ops as well. Yeah, it's definitely the Xbox 360 version of portable ops, of Peace Walker, not the PlayStation 3. It's definitely it is the Xbox 360.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
And by the way, there is one thing about Peace Walker. Peace Walker is a multiplayer game. The cooperative play is actually a big part of it. And they have mentioned on the PlayStation blog that cooperative play will still be there. And versus ops, here's the thing, versus ops, 6-player versus ops will be also there. But keep in mind, portable ops, not portable ops, Peace Walker is actually a peer-to-peer multiplayer game. It does not need dedicated servers. So that is a very interesting part. But the question is, will it be cross play? If the PS5, if someone who plays the game on PS5, will he be able to play with someone on Switch or Xbox? Can PC players play with the console? To be honest, I really do not think so. I really do not think so that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's the Xbox 360. Peace Walker definitely uses the Xbox 360, not the PS3. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad because the Xbox 360 is way more polished, in my opinion, compared to the PS3 version. Although the font is going to be a little bit wonky. Support local ad hoc gameplay. That would be huge, to be honest, Benton. I have seen Volume 1 updates, and we're going to check that out. Check that out, Mr. Rez. Yeah, the Peace Walker Platinum definitely required cooperative play of some sort. Only Switch 1 and 2. I have not checked that information, Mr. Speedy. So only Switch 1 and 2 can play together, so it is not crossplay. That's unfortunate. It was the PlayStation 3 HD version. Well, I would rather wait and test that myself when the game releases or the collection releases. Yeah, we're gonna check Volume 1 in a little bit. I actually downloaded it on my PS5. I've been hearing some stuff, some crazy stuff. I was like, dude, really? We're gonna check that out. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing regarding like Volume 1. Here's the funny thing regarding Volume 1, and it's kinda actually very, very interesting. It took Konami more than 2 years just to reach the state of what Master Collection Volume 1 should come in the first place. I don't know, but something like this does not bode farewell with Master Collection Volume 2 will releases this year. That is definitely something that's not gonna lie, it's definitely something that I don't want to think about. Just to be sure, no pre-orders. No pre-orders. Yeah, save data. Also, apparently, where? Let me get it. It is not here. So basically, if you have a save file from Volume 1, you will be able to unlock golden camouflage for MGS4 and gold t-shirt for Peace Walker. So yeah, it's definitely something very, very interesting. Yeah, it is definitely a very annoying thing to think about. 2 years later, now you can play and enjoy Volume 1 as it was meant to be. That's a depressing thing to think about. But the only saving grace regarding that is that Konami has been actively fixing the collection, Volume 1 collection, for the past 2 years. They did not just abandon it. Give me one company who keeps doing that for a single player experience. No one. But it makes you also wonder, is Volume 1, did they release Volume 1 2 years early? It's a frustrating and infuriating thing to think about. It's really, really something that hopefully we're not going to have to experience ever again. Because Noriyuki Okamura mentioned like the issues that Volume 1 came up with will not happen again. But then again, until I play Master Collection Volume 2, when it was going to release later this year, I cannot just trust them just yet. Yeah, they have added camos, which is the box camo. They have added the box camo. Let me get the Konami website. There we go. Forgiven, yeah. I forgive them, but I cannot trust them. And it's not because I'm not going to trust them that they will fix Volume 2. Of course, if Volume 2 releases with issues, I am 100% sure that Konami will fix these issues. But then again, why are you going to release Volume 2 and make me spend $50 for a broken product and wait for you to release it a year or two later? So this is the website. I mean, there's going to be a physical version, download version, like, because yeah, duh. You can pre-order game lists. So MGS4, it will have the Metal Gear Solid 4 database, by the way, which is quite interesting. Digital screenplay book, master book, just like Volume 1. Peace Walker, it's going to be the HD collection version. Screenplay book, digital master book, so yeah. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, the details, we know all of that. It's just a story. Works covered in the Metal Gear Solid 4 database. Almost every game, with the exception of Acid 1 and 2. Does not include Metal Gear Online. That is something that you need to know about, which is, it was quite obvious. It will not include Metal Gear Online. By the way, the picture here looks great. Nah, screw that. It doesn't look good. It feels like compressed. Yeah, pictures does not look very good in my opinion. Oh. Yeah, it is the Xbox 360 version of Peace Walker. You see the font? You see this font? For some reason, and here's something that a lot of people might not know. The font, the text font, is different between the PlayStation 3 version and Xbox 360 version. Why? I don't know. I don't have any clue. This is the Xbox 360 version font. So they have actually ported the Xbox 360 version of Peace Walker, not the PlayStation 3. So, yeah, it is. Versus Ops, Mother Base to join a competitive game of 6 players. One player acts as a host and recruits others to complete. So it is a peer-to-peer. Yeah, co-ops mode will have 2 to 4 players. Like, there are missions in Peace Walker. Some missions are 2, can be played by 2 players, and some missions are 4. Like the boss missions are 4 players, and regular missions are like 2. The question is, though, regarding Peace Walker, will they have the Monster Hunter content? That is something that I really want to know. Did they just relicense that? Did they relicense that? I'm assuming they did. I'm assuming they did relicense the Monster Hunter content, because it's a win-win for Capcom and Konami, so I believe it will be there. So, yeah, play is possible between Switch 1 and Switch 2. To play online, you have Connect PlayStation 5 Network and PlayStation Network, active PlayStation Plus subscription. Yeah. So the platforms, 5 platforms. Hopefully they are balanced, though. They were able to balance everything. Welcome, Mr. Priest. Hello. Hello, Sensei. Yeah, it's 60 FPS. You would like them to do a trilogy remake of MGS now? Of MGS? No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, God of War trilogy remake is different than MGS 1, 2, and 3. Besides, like, Konami has already remade 3, so yeah. And there's a reason why I think God of War was remaked. The trilogy was remade because it turns out a lot of people does not know anything about the original trilogy. Most people are familiar with the Norse mythology God of War. Anyway, let's continue talking about Metal Gear. Game lists, digital soundtrack. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, the sizes of each game is already like available. This game is gold. The collection is gold. The collection is ready to launch. However, Konami, knowing Konami, they're probably waiting for the appropriate time. Yeah, this is like if you pre-order the game, you're gonna get the cardboard camouflage and the Love Box T-shirt. And if you have the safe data, gold camouflage and gold uniform. So that's it for the websites. T. Carson, yeah, TC Carson. Gold definitely was not, but the box cameo, I do not remember that. Am I excited? Cautiously optimistic, Mr. Fuckett. I'm very cautiously optimistic about this. I mean, the footage looks amazing. It was obvious there is massive improvement in MGS4. And I am very, very... Let's play some music. And I am very, very excited, but at the same time, I'm cautiously optimistic. Like I said, I don't want this collection to release with issues, just like with what happened with Volume 1. Volume 1 had... The launch of Volume 1 was abysmal. It was a very poor launch. It had a lot of issues. Rising or the next Unreal Engine remaster? I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna be Rising. Rising remaster. A remaster of Rising. Try to make this one better. Well, Okamura said the issues that happened with Volume 1 will not happen again. So whether we're gonna have to trust the guy for what he said is a different matter. For me, if I do not have the game, the controller on my hand, and played through the game and tested it myself, I am still cautiously optimistic, and I cannot just trust Konami just yet. Yeah, it is a miracle. Like I said, MGS4 and... Yeah, MGS4 is a miracle, that the fact that we have it. And because it's a miracle, it is obvious, and I think we should forgive Konami for what they have pretty much done for the series and the fan base since 2015. How do we even know that Volume 3 will ever happen? I don't think it's gonna happen, my dude. I think that's it. I don't think Volume 3 is gonna happen. I mean, like I said, I have a trusted source. I have already known about the existence of Volume 2 since Volume 1 was announced back in 2023. And he mentioned that Volume 3 might not happen. What about Acid Portable Ops? Like I said, I don't think Konami cares about Acid and Portable Ops. The amount of work need to be done in order to release them as HD remasters is not gonna be very profitable to them. Yeah, they are both being developed. What I have been told, that Konami was developing Master Collection, working on Master Collection 1 and Volume 2 at the same time. It is at that moment that I realized that Konami is actually gonna do it and release MGS4 in the Master Collection Volume 2. Because that's pretty much explains that long development suddenly makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? I mean, I thought you would think that they're gonna work with Volume 1 first, then they're gonna start with Volume 2. But what we did not know, they are working on both Volume 1 and 2 at the same time. Which makes me wonder, what is the team that is going or working on Volume 2? Anyway, let's check Volume 1. So for people who might not know, Okamura announced yesterday that the final update for Volume 1 is now available for launch. Matt Sherry, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. And yeah, there's a new update. This is going to be the final update. This is update 3.0, as you guys can see on the bottom left there. And we're going to check it out. I've been hearing some crazy stuff, especially with MGS1, in regarding of Volume 1. And I am kind of excited. So yeah, there is like high resolution, max resolution. What is the difference between them? I have no idea, but we're gonna check. Let's go with max resolution. All right. I think I have the save for integral here. Yeah, let's go. So, I've been hearing some crazy stuff. Like, the game looks... Holy crap. Wow. That is very, very pristine. Am I playing the PC version? Damn.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government...
It's like playing the PC version, but with hardware mode instead of the software mode. Because that's how it looked like.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
This is amazing.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make...
It even look way better than Duck Station.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Oh, my face? Just give me a
Special
moment.
Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader.
Yeah, this looks great.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename.
Oh my god. Look at the... That's what I'm talking about! This Wetmaster Collection should look like 2 years ago! God damn it. Let's take a look at the option. I mean, the screen looks amazing. Let me see how it looks like again with high resolution. I have to restart the game? No. Yeah. Now the big question is there fast disk speed? Let's find out. I am very, very interested if there's fast disk speed now. No.
This is Snake.
There's no
Carter,
fast
can
disk
you hear
speed.
me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
God
Like
damn
the
it.
elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the
PSTV
surface,
still the winner.
but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Pazu says
When you
everything's
wanna
slower.
use
Yeah,
the
I see
codec,
it.
Push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver
How do I think they were
directly
able to achieve
stimulates
such
the small
magnificent
bones
feat
of
of
your
remaking
ear.
MGS4?
No one but you will
I don't
be
know.
able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I don't think MGS4 need to be remaked. Now. Wow, this game looks beautiful. Probably gonna get spotted. I mean, look at the texts. Shit. This is amazing. And wait. Is the frame rate better? Let me game over. Welcome, Mike Anderson.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Is the Volume 1 update significant? It looked like it. There's no slowdown. I mean, in Volume 1, there's a slowdown here. They fixed the slowdown. But they could not fix the effing... Yeah, there is no slowdown at all. The game runs at a smooth 30 FPS frame. Is this 30 FPS? It feels like something between 30 and 60. It's not 60, but something in between. It's way, way smoother. Zero slowdowns. Yeah, it loads slower. Yeah, usually if you go first person view and look like this, look at this angle, the game slows down, but it doesn't here. Holy crap. That's a big, big, massive improvement visually. What about the control? Oh, okay. Yeah, casually, this is definitely the best way to experience the game. Definitely the best way to experience the game. But us speedrunners, no. This is PS5, not PC. And this update, I think, available on all and every platform: PS5, Xbox, PC. I don't know about the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, MGS3 was also updated, and we're gonna take a look at it in a little bit. Switch 2, yes. Switch 1, no. Wait, was Master Collection available on Switch 2? I think it is available via backward compatibility.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal.
Why did I skip cutscenes? I need to take a look at the game and how good it looks.
Behind D. Colonel. What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion.
Yeah, the frame rate is so smooth.
Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
So there's no specified version for Switch 2. Yeah, the load time is
18 hours left until their deadline.
painfully low. Very, very, very slow. But I guess now I know when I will be able to do Story Mondays, which version I will do. No slowdown
If
here.
you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by
It's kind of
the
funny.
enemy.
The dialogue is
just
slightly
knock on the door
out of
and ask
sync
for
because there's no
One sentry
slowdown
on
in the
left
cutscene.
And one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Yeah, the dialogue got slightly out of sync because the cutscene was running smoothly. That is funny.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Man, Konami, you genius bastard, you have cooked with this one.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you
MGS3 has
decide the
20
best
gigabyte
COA.
texture. Okay. Do I think I'll platinum MGS4? I will be definitely attempting to platinum it, but we'll see. Well, the thing, Mr. D Livestream, is the fact that now we have the option. It's not like you do not have the option. It's not like they have took the option to play the game like how it was originally.
Were all the Silcom pistols unloaded?
Yeah, but there was a problem.
What is it?
The security on the door was broken.
So the door is still open? Second floor where?
The east side room.
We better fix it before the boss finds out.
Yeah, the load
That's
time is
nothing. I
ass.
heard they spotted an intruder outside.
Really? Maybe we'll finally get to see some action.
Yeah, but we better do something about that door.
Let's put it in order to have it repaired.
Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. The load time is kind of slow. All right, what is high resolution will do? Kind of interested. Apparently, you need to restart the whole thing. Makes you wonder why. So far, it looks the same. I'm not seeing any differences. I'm assuming high resolution is 1080p, max resolution is like 4K. Do I think MGS will run well in Volume 2? We need to play it first.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Man, he looks ugly.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill
I'm not
even
seeing
you.
any difference between high resolution and max resolution.
Have at you, Snake.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm not seeing any differences. You think it is another file with texture back? Really? Let's see. Playable. It is playable. You don't have to wait a whole year. That's why I said no pre-orders. Wait until the collection release, and then we're gonna judge. That's still the same.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Anyway, yeah, I know about MGS4. Let's take a look at MGS3. Okay. Now, seriously, do not pre-order. No pre-orders. Wait until the game's release. Version 3.01. There's no max resolution here. Are we sure? No max resolution. Just a moment. Oh, so it is just a Pro feature? PS5 Pro? Oh, wait. I need to download it from here. Oh. 19 gigabytes. Well, we're gonna have to wait then. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to pre-order unless you want the pre-order stuff. But seriously, why do you want to get the Love Box t-shirt or the Love Box uniform on Peace Walker and the camouflage, the cardboard box camouflage on MGS4? Why? Unless you are a big, massive fan of the series. Big, massive fan. A hardcore fan of the series. There's absolutely no reason for you to pre-order the game. I'll be back. Just a moment. Alright boys, as we are waiting, you guys can ask me any question in regarding if MGS4 Master Collection Volume 2 or anything in general. How's life? Fantastic. Fortunately so busy, really busy with so many things. I'm working on a big new video that hopefully will go live on March 1st. Congrats, Konami. Yeah, it is kind of annoying that we had to wait 2 years to enjoy Volume 1 of Master Collection as it was intended 2 years ago. MGS remake when? MGS 1 remake? I don't know. I have a feeling we're gonna see it very soon, and I'm not gonna like that. I don't want to see MGS 1 remake now. I want to wait. I want to see Peace Walker first, then Metal Gear 1, then Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, then Metal Gear Solid. Our sambusas are ready, Mr. D livestream. Would I like for Twin Snakes to get out of the GameCube prison? Okay, I might be crazy. I might be fucking crazy. I have a feeling Twin Snakes will be exclusive. Will be in Master Collection Volume 2. Okay? will be in Master Collection Volume 2. However, it will be exclusive to Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. That's what I feel. That's what I truly feel. Like, maybe sometimes on June, this summer, upcoming summer, Nintendo Direct is gonna go live and they will announce an edition, like an exclusive feature for Master Collection Volume 2 on the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and that Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 will have Twin Snakes. That's what I have a feeling. My impossibility if MGS4 and modern console age like World War II milk, yeah. I expected it. I expected it, Mr. Dan. When I made that video, I knew that this video is gonna age like a rotten milk the moment Master Collection Volume 2 has announced. But the video, that video, there's a reason why it exists. And that reason is educational. Like, it was for educational purposes, to teach the audience like the issues and the difficulties that surround Metal Gear Solid 4 re-release to modern hardware. I did not say it will never release on modern hardware. What I said that Konami need to work their asses if they really want to bring MGS4 to modern hardware. And apparently they did. They did work their asses. All I'm gonna say is just wait for the follow-up video. There's a follow-up video that, not gonna lie, I have pretty much prepared like a few weeks ago. It's not finished yet. And I'm planning to release it within the next few days, where I discuss the entire situation regarding MGS4 and modern hardware. Maybe via Nintendo Classic, the online sub thing. Yeah, true. Maybe through that. But like I said earlier in this video, Metal Gear Solid 4 on modern hardware, the fact that it now exists is a miracle. I'm telling you, it's a miracle. It's not like, whatever, release it. No, it is a miracle. The circumstances that surrounded MGS4 development was very extreme. Very extreme. To the point that if Konami really want to re-release MGS4 to modern hardware, they're gonna have to do it not just for the money, not just for making a quick buck or anything. They're gonna have to do it for the fans, to win back the fans. And they have done it. They won us back. That's why when I said, if Konami somehow was able to release MGS4 on modern hardware, whether as part of Master Collection Volume 2 or as a standalone title, you guys, all of you guys should forgive Konami. All of you guys should thank Konami, because this is a proof that they have done it for us, the fans. They want to win us. They want to win us back. Konami, it's Konami's way of apologizing and saying, we messed up. Here's MGS4 on modern hardware. Please forgive us. And they have done it. This is why you all should go and say thank you, Konami, and welcome fucking back. You have a feeling Master Collection 3 might happen? There's still Rising, Portable Ops, Twin Snakes. The thing about Rising, Metal Gear Rising, it is not part of the Metal Gear Solid series, keep in mind. It's a spin-off. That's one. Second of all, I have a strong feeling that Rising Revengeance might get its own standalone remaster version of it. I have a feeling Konami is gonna remaster Rising Revengeance sometimes next year. And it's gonna be its standalone title. Portable Ops, I really do not think it's gonna happen. Twin Snakes, same thing with the Twin Snakes. So yeah. Yeah, they're doing crazy. I mean, the fact they have dedicated a segment. There was a segment dedicated for Konami in yesterday's State of Play proves it. How many games they have announced there? Master Collection Volume 2, Castlevania, Belmont Curse, Silent Hill, Townfall, the new anime style game, Rev Noir, I think it's called. Snake's Revenge is part as well, but they released it. The thing about Snake's Revenge is that it's considered as bonus content, Mr. Dan. It is bonus content. I don't think they're gonna like have Master Collection Volume 3 only to have Portable Ops, Acid 1 and Acid 2 as main content. Do I think we will get any possible cut content for MGS4 like the part in Act 3 where you were supposed to escort Big Mama through the sewers? I know the audio files were found for that at some point. No, not gonna happen. Sorry. I don't think any cut content will be restored at all. We're gonna get this game the same as it is. The only difference is probably gonna be adjusting the... They're probably gonna end up adjusting the licensed content. Maybe they're gonna change the line of Arakan where he mentions about the Blu-ray discs in Act 4. And that's pretty much it. Restoring cut content, I don't think it's gonna happen. Low-key scares going to be glitchy day one. That's why I said no pre-orders. Wait. Wait until the game's released, then we're gonna judge. If I have one wish for any cut content in any MGS game, what would it be? Realistically, the escape sequence in the tanker section of Metal Gear Solid 2. For people who might not know, there was supposed to be an escape sequence after Ocelot sink the tanker, blow up the tanker and start to sink it. You're supposed to escape. There was a sequence where you're supposed to escape, and Snake was supposed to swim. However, it was cut very, very late in development because Kojima found out that it was not fun. It was tedious and frustrating, so he had to cut it. He did not want to cut it. He tried very hard to keep it in the game, but unfortunately it did not work and he had to cut it. Plus, another cut content that I wish I want to see is Arsenal Gear crashing into Manhattan. Yeah, they have removed the cutscene where Arsenal Gear crashed into Manhattan due to the 9/11 incident. That's what I'm trying to say, Mr. Tan. Alright, from what I have heard about that sequence, it was actually a very... I think I need to restart the game. It was a very terrifying cutscene. You have people people dying, car crushed, building destroyed. That's what I have heard. Like from someone who got lucky enough to see what the cutscene was before it was completely removed. High resolution mode. Alright, let's take a look at how the game is gonna look like. MGS1 was amazing. Let's see about HD collection. It's probably my internet. My internet is not that fast. It's 20 gigabytes. PC, it's like 70 gigabytes. Alright, the cutscene, the intro sequence is the same as before. Oops. Okay. The menus looks cleaner.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yeah, the text is definitely much looks better. And they looks glowy. Wow. That's the textures are... Damn. They look great.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Holy crap.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high...
Yeah, it is definitely AI upscale, but I don't mind. I really do not mind this. Looks great.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
What about
10 minutes to
MGS2?
drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
Surprisingly, MGS2 did not have the same level of treatment as 1 and 3. I don't know why. But then again, I think MGS2 is fine as it is.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
I don't think they have relied 100% on AI to upscale the texture. I think they have done like some adjustments, human adjustments to them. But you can easily tell that there's some AI work. This looks amazing.
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour.
All right, let's skip cutscene.
Important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green.
Okay. Let's take a look how the game is gonna look like. Damn. This looks great. That's what I was talking about. This is how Master Collection should have looked like when it was first released. Wait.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Is it me or the game runs slightly faster?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
God damn it, Konami. Now I'm actually kind of angry that I had to wait 2 years to enjoy this game. To enjoy this. 2 years. Yeah, look at that. This is beautiful. Looks like I'm gonna have to make another video about the Master Collection 2 years later. I mean, to be honest, to be absolutely honest, I don't know what to say. This is how the Master Collection should have looked like when it first came out 2 years ago, back in 2023. It looks amazing, Mr. Matt Cherry. looks amazing. Hello, Saladol. Yeah, we have discussed this like earlier on the stream.
HQ, please respond.
No need for Delta then.
This is HQ.
Yeah, the texture looks clean.
Ah, you're here at last.
My god.
Looks like the boss's info was
Why am I so pissed? I should be happy that the game looks amazing right now. But I am so pissed. So pissed.
Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat.
No, just for MGS3. MGS2 does not have the same thing.
I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Okay.
My hat!
Yeah, that's what I am pissed. I am pissed that I had to wait had to wait 2 years to enjoy the game, to enjoy this collection, as it is meant to be. Even the bees looks amazing. Okay, enough. Yeah. Kinda unfortunate. You think they are not gonna make Collection Volume 2? Not great in the first day? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that I'm cautiously optimistic. That's all I'm gonna say. Remember what happened with Volume 1. Just what I'm saying is here that no pre-orders. Please wait. Please wait until we know more about the collection. I mean, it took Konami almost a year to fix the resolution issue. 1 year to fix the resolution issue. Something that the modders able to fix in like, what, less than an hour? It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah. Why did I... You know what? Just a moment. Do I think MGS4 need a remake? No. Volume 1 did came out of nowhere. Volume 1 did came out of nowhere. 2 was hyped and finally came out. Maybe the redeeming solve for Volume 1. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think this is it. It's been a while since I did the skip. No, I did it. No, they did not. Man, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm kind of rusty.
Snake.
Wow, that was early. Alright, now that Volume 2 has been announced, and now we know when it will be released, what's next? It looks super quick. Yeah, I've been noticing that. MGS3? Not this one. I feel like the game was running faster. MGS1 remake? I hope not. I hope not. Please, Konami, don't be an idiot. Yes, MGS1 deserve a remake. MGS1 definitely deserve a remake. But not now. There are other remakes that deserve to be remaked. Is it worth 20 gigabyte? Yeah, definitely worth it. Yeah, I'm hoping it's Peace Walker. Peace Walker or Metal Gear 1 remake. I mean, my heart wants Peace Walker or Metal Gear 1. However, based on what real life looked like, I feel like Konami is gonna crack under the pressure and decide to remake MGS1 because it is the popular choice. Not because it makes sense, no. Because it's actually the popular choice. go. Later, Icy. Have a good night. Kind of bummed the lack of Snake vs. Monkey in Evolution skateboarding. Yeah, bummer.
Spirits of the forest.
Alright, enough. By the way, there's one thing that I would like to mention. There was another announcement for that happened in at the end of the Master Collection, which is the octopus game, Darwin Octopus, I think it's called. Darwin Paradox. And apparently there's a demo, and that demo have a Metal Gear segment into it, and I'm actually kind of interested to give it a try. So I have downloaded the demo, and we're gonna check it out. Check out the Metal Gear segment into it. But before I do so, I'm gonna bathroom break, and I'll be back. Oops, the wrong way. That was the wrong. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Changing the title. The reason why I'm playing this, I would like to give this a try, is because of the Metal Gear collaboration with it. Welcome, Huge Cat. Yeah, I've already given my take earlier on the stream. And I'm actually on the work of a video. I'm working on a video. Should go live today about my Master Collection Volume 2. And then I'm working on another video, which is the follow-up to my older video. There's an update. Wow, okay. But the best thing about the announcement, this thing is not going to be called the Metal Gear Solid 4 machine anymore. It's now back to being called simply PlayStation 3. This one. PlayStation 3. Why is it taking too long to launch the game? Is there an update for the demo? Yeah, looks like there is. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions regarding Master Collection Volume 2 or Volume 1 or anything else, go ahead, ask me. Yeah, I already talked about it. In my opinion, regarding Master Collection Volume 3, I don't think it's gonna happen. I really do not think it's gonna happen. I think we're only gonna get Volume 1 and 2. Volume 1, we have MGS 1, 2, and 3. These are the main games, the main content. And we have the bonus content, which is Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear NES, Next Revenge. These are bonus content. Volume 2, we have Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, and Metal Gear Ghost Babel as a bonus content. Obviously, the main content is Peace Walker and MGS4, and the bonus content is Ghost Babel. So, what main content should Master Collection Volume 3 have? Rising Revengeance? I don't think so. I don't think even Rising Revengeance will be on Volume 3. I feel like Rising Revengeance is going to be a standalone, will be released as a standalone remaster version. that leave us with Portable Ops, Metal Gear Acid 1, Acid 2, Ghost Babel. None of these games are main content. What do you think they will do with the PlayStation 3 and the iPod license stuff in MGS4? I mean, they have two options. Either they have removed them, or they just re-licensed them. That's what I believe is what happened. Is going to end up happening to the licensed content in MGS4. But I strongly believe they have relicensed, not relicensed, they have removed them. They have been removed from MGS4. Isn't Twin Snakes technically canonical? Regarding Twin Snakes, I really do not think Twin Snakes, I really, really do not think that will be released as part of Master Collection Volume 3. Like I said, Twin Snakes, you guys need to understand, Twin Snakes was actually funded. Although the game was published by Konami, it was funded by Nintendo. Nintendo will never, ever, ever release anything they pretty much part of, like mainly part of, to another competitive platform, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. But here's the thing, Mr. Huge Cat. I have this very strong feeling that Volume 2, Master Collection Volume 2, on the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, will have exclusive content. And that exclusive content is the Twin Snakes. Maybe it's going to be announced like later in the year, in one of the Nintendo Directs. Exclusively on Nintendo Switch, you will be able to enjoy Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I can see that quite easily. They mentioned PlayStation Plus required for online feature. Do you think there's a multiplayer or something? No. Peace Walker, here's the thing. Peace Walker, yes, there is a multiplayer. Actually, Peace Walker multiplayer segment is a big part of the game. There's cooperative mode, there's versus ops. It would be weird to release Peace Walker without the multiplayer segment of it. So, yes. However, MGS4, Metal Gear Online and MGS4, no, not gonna happen. Isn't the NES version of Metal Gear is a Nintendo game? It is a game that was released on a Nintendo system, but it is not published by Nintendo, Mr. Dan. That's a difference. It's like saying, isn't Resident Evil Remake on the Nintendo GameCube a Nintendo game? No. It's a Capcom developed and Capcom published game. It was released on a Nintendo system. It's a third-party exclusive game. No, Twin Snakes in this collection sucks. I agree. Was hoping that Twin Snake will be released. Why is this demo taking so fucking long to download? What the fuck? It's a 2 gigabyte game demo. Why is it taking too long to download? That's ridiculous. Hopefully Konami can pull off a John Wick and do the impossible with the Twin Snakes. Speaking of John Wick, they have announced a new game for it. How can we complain when we are getting MGS4? I'm not complaining. I know. But like I said, we need to be cautiously optimistic regarding Volume 2. Remember what happened with Volume 1? Just came out, everyone is downloading it. I have downloaded the demo this morning. Played a little bit of it. It's an Unreal Engine 5. But I don't know why it's taken too long to download it. If they didn't have any bonus content, there would probably be less complaining. True. I mean, 1, 2, and 3. Definitely. But then you're going to have other people who also complain about no Metal Gear 1, no Metal Gear 2, no NES version, no Snake's Revenge. He looks like Fortnite skin. I thought it was alright. Sorry. Also, there's one thing that I'm liked about the announcement about State of Play yesterday, and that was a Castlevania announcement. I'm a huge Castlevania fan, by the way, but it is not the AAA Castlevania game that I've been waiting since they have announced it back in 2022. They said they are working on a AAA Castlevania game. This doesn't look like a AAA Castlevania game to me. Let's put some music. Recently I've been hearing this Dreppen music for a while. It's lovely. Let's watch the cutscene as well, the trailer. Do I think they will remove the piss filter in MGS4 in an update? No. Speaking of filters, they might actually add some filters. They might add some filters. I can see them doing that. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they will add some filters. Man, this is taking too long. 7 minutes left. Well, I'll be back. Just enjoy the cutscene. Watching this cutscene over and over. Alright, back again. If they're adding the gold camo, does that mean they are renaming the licensed content like iPod or... Yeah, probably. There's no way they're going to keep on the licensed content like as is. They're definitely going to do some changes. The PlayStation 3 in-joke, they're probably going to change it. I have a feeling the Kodak call with Arakan about where he says, hold it, Snake, time to change the discs. I have a feeling they have re-recorded that line to something else when they have invited Christopher Randolph to record lines for the Bomberman add-on on Delta Snake, either on the Xbox. And they're probably going to do something very ambiguous. Like, for example, wait. We are installed on... It's probably going to say something like, wait a minute, we are installed on a hard drive or inside the console or the PC. No discs anymore. Yeah, you can 100% bet that that joke and that line has been changed. Yeah, definitely. The Mantis joke. Thank you, my lovely wife. The Mantis like dual shock. I have a feeling they have removed it. Cristiano Ronaldo, what? Have we ever heard about the voice actors working on Volume 2? What do you mean by that? Voice actors working on Volume 2? Okay. Can't seem to understand what you're trying to say here. No, I don't think there's going to be any changes to the dialogues. Like, the only change that I think they have done is the PlayStation 3 joke in MGS4. Oh, it's finally downloaded. Alright, finally. Taking their very long to do so. So, this is Darwin's Paradox demo. I don't know what to expect. I have tried it for like 2 minutes before deciding, hey, maybe I should play this on... Yeah. This is an Unreal Engine 5 game, by the way. So it's probably not gonna run very well on my PC. Why the resolution is 16 by 12? What the heck? And I can't change the resolution? Yeah, uncapped, I guess. Shoot ink. Right, let's give it a try. Damn, the frame rate is terrible. Snake was here, by the way. Do you guys see it? June 12th, 2008. That's the release date of MGS4. I might need to... no. What is going on? Something is off. Things are fucked. Gonna have to shut down the game. Restart it. No sound? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I know why. My apologies. Probably gonna play on low. Yeah, this is better. Much, much better. Alright, let's see what this game is all about. You screwed up. ropes? No. Everything is on fire. Oh god, that scared me. Oops. It looks like inside. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? Oops. Oh, you can do this. That stupid bird. Oh, that's the Metal Gear box. Yeah, that's the MGS4 cardboard box. Can I move with the box? Oh yeah, I can. Alright. Hello? You have special assignment for you. We need to gear up and do your usual solid job. Okay. The fate of our world is in your tentacles. We believe you food is up to something really nasty. You must infiltrate their canning factory and stop them like you were a sneaky snake. We're giving you the latest and greatest prototype camouflage suit. Being an octopus, you are pretty old darn swell to blend in. This should make you even better, or at least look cooler. Yeah, that's the MGS4 sound effect. Oh, he have a bandana. Sweet. That's the Shippo music, by the way, from Act 5. Metal Gear! That's Rex! Why do I have a feeling there is something... Screw it. I was hoping that I will get a Metal Gear reference when you get electrocuted. Oh. Yeah, my PC is screaming. Camouflage yourself. He's gonna step on me. No. I want to get spotted. Let's see if... Let me get this guy to spot me. Okay. You can't run. Can you run? They put the first part of the laughing octopus fight music. Yeah, the alert was laughing octopus. Damn. I don't think you can run away if you get spotted. Oh, got a checkpoint. This guy is pissing. How am I supposed to... Oh. Oh, go here. Wait. Crap. Looks like I had my chance there. It's on PS5. Oh, really? Maybe I should have downloaded that instead PC. Yeah, my PC is really struggling running this. Food, yeah. Damn it. Alright, you need to be very careful here. Gonna take it safely and slowly. Darwin's Paradox. To fit with the silly human, you must fit into our human suit. The hell? Probably a collectible. Oh, there is cans. Okay, that was very close. Yeah, they are robots. Make a run for it. Oh! Just got crushed there. Hello, Janko. Yes, I tried it. Rats? Yeah, Frogger. I don't think this is the way. Yeah, this is Act 1. This is the Militia Safe House music. Oh god. I saw a hole there, but I'm not gonna go down just yet. Looks like we're gonna have to go there. Lever. What's the deal? Maybe I need to do something. That's a door. Can barely see anything. Assuming we need to find some kind of a power source. That's the cable what for? Who is that? Raven. Let there be light. I'm gonna swim. God. Okay, the frame rate is... It's my PC, not the frame rate. Okay. See some mines. Damn. Oh, that's the barrel. I didn't see it. Need to be smart about it. No. Ah, did we screw it up? I think we did. I think the issue with such kind of a game is that if you mess up, it's over. Really? Okay, that's a bad game design. I did not know that I need to do this. Or maybe I can do this. No. Now I'm gonna have to do this all over again. This is actually becoming frustrating. No, maybe not. That is a hot pipe. Oh god. Taking this barrel with me. Okay. Guess I'm gonna put this here. And this. Mines. Oh, it's Mark II. It's Metal Gear Mark II. Mark II robot replica. This area is big. Hello again, Darwin. Seems like I have a better situation in your tentacles. Big Canning is watching you. Lucky for you and the world, we have a cool new ink shooter gadget. I'm betting it comes pretty natural to you. Do us a solid and squirt your way through those cameras. L2 aim. Okay. Can barely see anything. Metal Gear! Rex! Later, huge cat. Oh. Those are barbed wire. Okay. Stupid ass bird. That's it. From an octopus to a snake. Fun demo. Really enjoyed it. Really fun. Well, I guess that's it for today. I need to go and work on a bunch of videos. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truthfully appreciate it. Tomorrow's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. Actually, I have so many stuff to do. I'm really busy. Anyway, we'll see though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. And have a nice day. Later.